In fact, let's break down those two things. So you've got La Victoria, which is in Peru. You've got Iska Iska, which is in Bolivia. What's going to be the focus of the business? Are you going to be able to manage to take both of those forward, or are you going to have to focus on one initially?
I mean, Iska Iska has been a recent, not acquisition, but an earn-in play for us. This came about we've been spending 3-4 years working away on the Peruvian project, and we were having issues in 2018 with a community in the northern part of the property where our target was up on the Alta Plano, where we really believe that was potentially the big play for us. We couldn't get permission, we couldn't get land purchase rental agreements. So we ended up sort of stagnating for a number of months. Our share cap dropped down. We were at one point, trading over $1. We were lightly, we've always I've always believed in a tightly held share cap initially with these things. We probably had 25 million shares at the time. So we decided to look maybe for a hedge, look for another project while we're waiting it out to try and get the community and people on side with our main focus, our La Victoria. That's how I think it was April, May of 2019, we became involved with this project in Bolivia. The reason that we chose Bolivia was that a friend of Dr. Pearson's, Dr. Osvaldo Arce, he being a Bolivian, born and raised in Bolivia, president of the Bolivian Geological Society. His father was the head fellow at the national manager for Comabol, the state-owned mining arm of the Bolivian government. Dr. Osvaldo had written books on different deposits in Bolivia, southern Bolivia primarily, which is deemed as the world's largest jurisdiction for silver deposits such as Cerro Rico, San Cristobal. He had been on our property, hired by us a year prior in Peru. So we knew him fairly well. We approached him about finding a project that wouldn't break the bank, but could give us some really, again, scale upside that he might know of. And, that was our foray into Bolivia, because we got him at the right time. And we did some due diligence on a project called Iska Iska in 40 kilometers north of Tupiza in the department of Potasi, where you have the likes of Pan American Silver and such. So we did a $100,000 due diligence program in the summer of 2019. We liked what we saw, some great multi-metal samples, 3-meter averages that came back to us. We decided to move forward. So Dr. Osvaldo, who had worked on this particular property, 9 square kilometer silver polymetallic prospect, never been drilled. He basically knew the property. 2016 was hired to look at it. Private ownership, no royalty, road accessible. He thought this would be ideal for Eloro in our situation at the time.
I'm not quite clear. Are you saying that you have kind of segued focus from Peru to Bolivia now as a result of issues in Peru? And Iska Iska is the core focus, yeah? And
today, because of what we've developed, the due diligence process and the deal that we basically completed in January of 2020 on Iska Iska, it's drill ready. Underground, old colonial underground workings have been modernized somewhat. So we are ready to move quickly on a drilling program. So that's why our focus right now is primarily on Iska Iska